Alright, so on Saturday, the Butler Bulldogs played the Evansville Purple Aces at Evansville. This is an annual game for Butler. It's a home and away series. Well, they switch it off every other year. Once again, playing Evansville on the road this time. Last few times they played out at Evansville, they struggled. But they struggled in the first half in this game, down by 3 at halftime, but Butler ended up winning the game 68-59. I ended up having to tape the game since I wasn't able to watch it. I was in Green Bay over the weekend, so I just recently watched this game. Butler, they struggled shooting the ball, but the thing for them was the defense and the rebounds. That's what won them the game. Definitely the advantage on the boards helped them. The size, it disrupted the post play of Evansville, made them take some shots that they don't normally take, and just definitely made things tougher on them. In this game, Eric Fromm had 5 points, 2 of 7 shooting. He was 0 of 4 behind the three-point line. Kyle Marshall had 12 points on 4 of 6 shooting. Cameron Woods had 8 points on 2 of 5 shooting. Alex Barlow had 16 points on 5 of 12 shooting. He was 2 of 7 behind the three-point line, and surprisingly, he was the player of the game. Usually don't get a lot of offense out of Alex Barlow, but he definitely stepped it up and led us to the win. And then Kellen Dunham had 15 points on 5 of 16 shooting. He was 3 of 7 behind the three-point line. As far as the reserves go, Elijah Brown's 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. He was 0 of 3 behind the three-point line. Jackson Aldridge had 3 points on 1 of 3 shooting, 1 of 1 behind the three-point line. Rene Castro was 0 of 1 from the field, 0 points. And Andrew Travis had 7 points on 3 of 5 shooting. For the game, Butler shot 37.7%. That's 23 of 61. Evansville was 22 of 58 for 37.9%. So the shooting was pretty similar. Butler did have 3 more shots, as you can tell, 61 to Evansville's 58. And they made 1 more bucket, 23 to 22. 3-point field goal percentage, Butler was 6 of 22 for 27.3%. Evansville was 4 of 12 for 33.3%. Free throws, Butler was 16 of 23 for 69.6%. Evansville was 11 of 16 for 68.8%. Rebounds, Butler had 49, Evansville had 31. Butler had 16 offensive boards, Evansville only had 6. That's the difference in the game right there. All the second chance opportunities, all the limiting Evansville to 1 trip down the floor. And then turnovers, Butler had 13, Evansville had 12. Butler's not taking care of the ball as well as they did at the beginning of the season, where they were averaging single digits in turnovers per game. Now they're averaging about the lower tens, like 10, 11, 12, 13 turnovers per game. So they need to do a little better job taking care of the ball, especially considering their first season in the Big East is about ready to open up it opens up on New Year's Eve. So they definitely need to be able to take care of that ball a little better, especially when they're going to play stiffer competition. And but yeah, Butler wins this game. They improved to 9-2 on the season. Their next game is on Saturday against NJIT, New Jersey Institute of Technology, the Highlanders. And I'm actually going to that game. My buddy, who is in the Marines in North Carolina, just came back to Indiana for a week or so. He's never been to a Butler game before, so he and I are going to go and check out Butler on December 28th. So hopefully Butler gets another win. It's their final non-conference game of the season before they begin conference play for the first time ever in the new Big East Conference. So once again, Butler defeats the Evansville Purple Aces 68-59, and I will see you in the next video.